Okay, everybody, so now I have my air fryer and we are going to try this beautiful thing out. We're going to do some chicken thighs, so we need to go over to roast. We're going to put our chicken in there. So we're doing oven fried chicken. We're going to go ahead and put one there. These are the boneless, skinless chicken breasts. So I put that one on the bottom shelf. I don't actually see that it tells me where to put it, like if it's being specific. So I'm going to do one on the bottom, one on the top. This will be our way of testing it because this is my first time using it. Okay, so I'm going to close that. And it says in my book to do roast setting for boneless thighs and boneless skinless chicken breasts, and it says to do for 16 minutes. It actually only says to do 6 thighs. I have 8 in there, so we'll see how this goes. We want to do roast. So after you go to roast, you hit select and then you change the time. We're going to do 16 minutes. And then you hit it again and it'll start. Let's see if we can see in there. So we got it started. At halfway, it will beep at us for us to rotate the pans, and then we'll see how she's looking. We'll be right back. Guys, so we are already at the halfway mark, so it beeped at me to let me know. And we need to rotate these. I really need my smaller. So there's the ones that were on top. I can't wait till I get my smaller oven mitts in, because this big silicone one I have that is not Pampered Chef is just way too big for this. So I'm going to move this rack up to the top. It was all the way at the bottom before. This other one was all the way at the top. We're going to move it down. Actually, I'm not going to put it all the way at the bottom. I'm going to put it up in the middle. Okay, so we're going to let that go ahead and cook some more. This time you can't see the light as well, but that's okay, it's cooking. So we'll be back in a little bit. She's done. So she beeped, and now she says end, which if you're OCD, horrible, horrible letter of the end. So open up. I'm going to try to use a different. So here's from the middle shelf. This is the stuff that started on top. Looks amazing. I swear I'm not just tooting my own horn, but this stuff just looks great. So I did manage to be a little stupid and burnt myself, so there's always that. So we're gonna move this all over actually. Let's see how it looks. Actually start with this piece. I'm going to cut it and see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, so the inside does look a little bit pink still. I'm thinking I should have just turned the chicken over a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it all back on here. You know, you got to hit or miss. First time using it, so I'm sure this thick piece is definitely not cooked if that one. I would say they're pretty much done though. Just that little bit of pink is a problem. So we're going to take all of this and I'm flipping it all over. And I did not spray my pans or anything because what's the point of air frying if I'm just going to put oil on it, on the pans? So I was just testing my luck to see how that would go. Just need to move that away from the lid so I can open. We're going to switch back on after we get this in there. I'm going to put this one on top again. I'll put this one back down at the bottom. I think what I'll do is just another 4 minutes and let it kind of, we'll flip it over after a little bit. So again, we're going to go to roast, and we're going to just lower this to, how about we do 8 minutes? That'll be 4 minutes on each side. And then we'll come back and look at it again here in a little bit. Okay, so now we're another 4 minutes in. So now we're at 16 minutes of cooking. So this is the halfway mark again. Take the stuff off the top. And we're going to rotate. Move the stuff from the bottom. That thicker piece of chicken up to the top. I'm actually going to turn this one. We're going to put it back in at the bottom again. We'll do 4 more minutes. So in total, this will be 24 minutes, which honestly is not that bad because when we do it in our oven, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour. So 24 minutes, way better. We will be back when it's done. So our timer's done again. If you listen, it'll turn off soon. And I'm just going to let it turn off by itself instead of worrying about it. Now she's off. So let's look at our chicken now. I think part of the reason I had to cook longer though is because I did put more chicken than it actually told me to. So let's take off a big piece and cut it and make sure it looks good. So I went ahead and cut a piece. Now I did use thighs, so we are going to see a little pinker in the first place. It's showing that it's cooked at 166 degrees, so it is done. I'm going to check another piece here. So we're still cooked to 165 there. I've taken a couple pieces, sorry. Took a couple small chunks. That piece is struggling a little bit to get up to 165. I might have to cut that one open and look at it. Okay, so I moved it over and cut it over here. Now I'm putting right directly into the middle of it. Yeah, I feel like I need to cook some of these bigger pieces just a little bit longer, unfortunately. So I'll switch these pans a little bit and put the thicker pieces on one so I don't have 2 pans in there. And we'll cook her a little bit longer. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to take these pieces. These are the thicker pieces. We're going to go ahead and put them back in there. We're going to do the top roast, and we're going to just do 5 minutes. Hopefully this time will go better. Look at that stuff spin around in there for the air fry. So even then, this will still be at 29 minutes versus 45 minutes to an hour in our big oven. Okay, it's done now. Let's go ahead and take out that last batch. So there we go, 29 minutes.